Everyone should be aware of the situation here where they're saying pro-Iranian hackers have breached critical U.S. infrastructure. This isn't good at all. The advisory comes after Trump has made all these threats, and then, of course, there's supposed to be a talk here, and it's a bunch of back and forth between Iran and the Trump administration. Now, they're saying that the cyber attacks have targeted organizations within the U.S., and they have disrupted through malicious interaction, causing issues with project files, data displays in many different organizations all across the U.S. They're saying critical infrastructure sectors have been hit, including government services and facilities, local municipalities, water, waste systems, and energy infrastructure have all been hit. They're saying that these hackers are exploiting a vulnerability in the internet-connected devices that are used to control machinery in key U.S. sectors. Now, this is major. I reported it in the past. There was a huge problem with China in this regard, and this is all tracking back to China linked as well. But it had to do with our ports, because all the cranes in our ports, all the main components come from China. And they say they found hacking abilities where there was actually an apparatus in these cranes where someone could communicate with it from the outside. And that's alarming because they have no way of replacing all these cranes immediately. And even though the warning is put out and they know all this, it's like every day, at any moment, they could hack in and cause a disruption on those cranes. That's just one instance. They're now saying they're in the energy infrastructure. They don't go into specifics, but they say that this is across the board. We also know that they hit police stations in Massachusetts here recently. All the emergency services were taken out. These things are happening, and people just kind of acting like nothing's going on. They're definitely in motion here, and when they start talking water, electric, I think we should pay attention. But this is the latest, and they're blaming it all on elements out of Iran. Join me for the live show where I update on this and a whole lot more Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on Dabu 77. Much love.